Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Metaphysical MGTOW Griffin Red. And this video is pretty much going to be a re-upload of a video I did about a week or so ago titled How Black MGTOWs Should consider Studying Black Magic for Protection and Impossible Justice. Um, the reason I took that video down and decided to make a new one because there was a couple things um, that I really didn't touch on as per the reason why I got into the study of magic not too long ago. Um, Mainly, I'm under the, I guess, what you call belief system or whatnot, that this physical 3D plane or whatnot is pretty much evil, is not pure. The whole creation itself is not of divine origin. You could take a look outside and see all the destruction and everything happening with mankind, and you can't blame everything on the damn white man. Okay, humanity has had these problems before they even got on this planet. Um, as I stated in one of my previous videos, I mean, if you can look at nature itself and see how predatory and violent it is towards other species of animals or whatnot, you'll see that something is wrong here. And we've been conditioned as a people, or just people in general, that um, the creator of this 3D plane existence is pure, and I guess we are the ones that's supposed to have sinned, and therefore all humanity was cursed, which is a big lie. Um, I am under the belief that the creator of this matter, which is the physical matter and this 3D existence and whatnot. The Gnostics called him the demiurge, which is another word for Jehovah, Yahweh, which is the true Satan. And when you think about it, um, as I was reading into some of the Gnostic books, and there's a great book online that you actually can read for free. It's only 120 pages. It's called The Forbidden Religion. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description box and you can take a look at it for yourself. And it talks about how Jehovah was the one that created this 3D existence, and how it's a gross imitation of the true heaven, which is the true unknowable God. And mainly when you study certain paths of the left hand path, which is what what the oppressor will call dark magic or whatever, um, that actually evolves your spirit. It's for your evolution of your own personal spirit. And while we're on spirits, I want to talk about something that's really not gonna that may offend some people watching this video. See, every ancient culture on the planet Earth always spoke of people that didn't have spirit, or people that did not have soul. So the concept of a soulless person, or person without spirit or whatnot, it's generally true. Because when you think about it, um, if you try speaking with people and you just see that they're just on a superficial, mundane level, and it's like no matter how much knowledge you try to give to them or teach them or anything like that, it's like they're just stuck on stupidity. And I came to this realization. Um, I say like maybe 10 years ago, that something is just really up with humanity. And as I was reading this, the book on the forbidden religion, which is called Primordial Gnosis, it states that all men are not the same. And I'm not talking about superficial traits as far as skin color and facial features and everything like that. No, we are not. Some people have spirit and will strive to evolve their spirit or whatnot, and some just don't. They're called organic portals. And I actually picked up an online book, and it's called The Gnostic Fragments. And I'm going to read a couple passages to you right now. It says, "Men are not all the same. Not all of them exist, and neither can all men be. On the contrary, for those who have the possibility of being, the fight and the effort must focus on transcending this world of illusionary images and on perpetuating in eternity, in another plane of existence to where we can only have access if we wake up from this demonic dream in which we are immersed. Most men you see in this world do not really exist, or if you prefer, live a relative existence, illusionary, which is just a blow compared to eternity. Although many believe the contrary, their consciousness is dissolved by death, and nothing survives them. Eternity is only for a few men, for the aristocracy of the spirit, based on semi-divine heroes, on supermen who, after a hard-fought battle against the prince of this world, Yahweh, Satan, transmute their inferior nature and win their place in the Valhalla. For the spirit, there is no created life or death but illusion, and therefore there is neither sin nor guilt, neither debts nor karma to be paid." Now, those are just a few quotes from the Gnostic Fragments. I kind of pondered this, like I said before, growing up, and I've just seen how I really seen this when I was going to my jobs and when I started working and everything. How certain co-workers and everything would, kiss the manager's ass and everything like that, and it's like they really worship this job or whatever. And I'm like, come on, man, you only making what, $7 or $8? I mean, it's not that serious. To me, a job is just somewhere you go. You punch in, you punch out, and you just lead the issue there. Some people live to work. I work to live. And I noticed that, you notice how some people, or the majority of society, they fall on and catch on to any trend that comes about, and nobody wants to stand apart and be a leader. Nobody wants to, to lead their own lives, or, step out there and do their own thing. Most people are followers. So I just came to the conclusion, we are not all the same, and not all humanity was meant to be saved. I know a lot of you are not going to like to hear that or whatever, but it is what it is. And as far as the magic thing, like I said, the reason I really got off into it was because of, like I said, many paths on the left hand path um, actually have and possess that gnosis to where you can actually evolve your soul, or your spirit or whatnot. And the reason I wanted to make this video, especially for the Black MGTOWs, um, was mainly for, you know you guys really should look into studying black magic or any kind of magic or whatnot, because there's gonna come a time where the courts or the police or law enforcement or whatnot, they're not gonna be there to help you, and you can go and you can use this magic or go to talk to the spirits in the spirit realm, and they'll get this justice for you. And I really decided to take on the magic route, as I've seen countless stories of innocent men that were locked up for decades, and now they're being released or whatever, and just the callous just indifference shown by the judges in the courtrooms and everything. Um, like, oh, we just made a mistake or whatnot. See, situations like that call for black magic. I truly believe that. You know, when you have judges, detectives, and everything like that, and certain people that will lie on you, you know, to try to get you convicted or whatever, and you know that, you know, if you try to get justice the old-fashioned way, it's not really possible. Then you could turn to the black magic. So that's, like I said again, the main reason why I study black magic is for the evolution of spirit, and I encourage other black MGTOWs to do this as well. I'm going to recommend some books to you, so you can get started or whatnot. And mainly, I want to touch on this too, um, especially the fellas, or especially black men. Have you noticed throughout history anything that will empower us or that will make us feel good about ourselves, or to make us love ourselves or whatnot, is always vilified? Because I always wonder, why was certain types of magic and everything like that were vilified throughout the history of man? And it's because it has true power, and it gave the lowly and oppressed power. So as I was saying, there are books that contain mantras that you can use to subjugate your enemy. Um, as I said, there's magic to where it'll provide you protection. And lastly, there are dark magic books with curses and things like that, to where if um, if you've been gravely wronged, especially within the justice system, um, by somebody who's in a superior position of authority or whatnot, or just anyone who you've exhausted every other way to kind of get justice, you can use this black magic and really get some deep, you know, severe justice, if you know what I mean. And I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this and say, well, you shouldn't use that, or whatnot. But I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We are tired of being told to just sit there and take it. Oh well, Jesus will handle everything, or you doing what the white man wants you to do, and we're tired of that. Most black MGTOWs are tired of hearing about that. So yes, I encourage you guys to start looking and studying, and start looking into some books on black magic. I'm gonna do a private video in the near future, within the next day or so, and it's gonna have nothing but books I recommend for you guys to get started and use it in your personal life. Once again, this video is for to encourage black MGTOWs or whatnot to start looking into studying some magic, especially some dark magic, because dark does not mean evil. I mean, darkness is like an element, just like light. Hell, light came from darkness, and you have to go through darkness to get to the light. Just going to conclude this video, and once again, I'll be putting up a couple more videos maybe tonight after this one, so stay tuned.